1 year ago, which feels like 5 months ago, I decided to go all in on music and to teach myself finally how to produce my own songs. This is something I've been wanting to do my whole life, and I just kept telling myself it's too hard, there's no way I would have time to learn how to do that, I wouldn't be able to figure it out, I'd have to go back to school, all these sorts of things. All bullshit, by the way. This is what I've learned in 1 year. Check this out.
After all, what does envy achieve? It's an odorless poison that blocks the veins of creativity.
Backlit chimney smoke, I know I'm whole. Till the strokes fill up the pages, couldn't find makes you wanna stop trying.
So these are my top tips for anyone who's learning to produce their own music, learn a new instrument, or learning anything at all in your 30s, in your 40s, 50s, and above. It applies to all of it.
Not to grip the casing, get complacent, nostalgia raging.
First of all, patience. Patience with yourself, being kind to yourself. Not setting deadlines right away while you're trying to learn things. As soon as you have a deadline attached to something, the energy shifts from play and exploration to work, hustle, grind, quick, faster, better, harder. It's just not the energy you need to be in when you're learning a new skill. So allowing yourself to be a student, be playful, explore, and allow yourself to make mistakes. This is what you're going to do when you start. You have to make mistakes. You have to learn what not to do so that you understand what you do want to do. Entrepreneurs, they're the best at this. Their job is to fail over and over and over again, but just keep getting back up. And eventually, all of the things that they've failed at have actually given them little nuggets of wisdom, little lessons that have led them to do that thing that they've excelled in. It's the same with any skill. We have to be able to fail, but we have to give ourselves the patience and the grace to do that. If you're going to judge yourself every single time you fail, what incentive do you have to keep going, keep trying, keep failing? You cannot be your own bully. You have to be your own cheerleader here. That is so important. Once you're a little bit further along in your journey and you've got that momentum, of course you can start to set some deadlines then, and you can start to kick some goals and produce things in certain time frames. But when you're starting out, please just allow yourself the freedom to play and to just have fun and to witness how much you're learning. Because at the end of the day, when you have learned something new, you are going to bed a very happy, fulfilled person. Progress is the secret to happiness. It's such a rich feeling when you go, holy shit, only a few weeks ago I couldn't do this thing and now I can do it really well. What else can I do? And you start to get really excited about what else is possible for you. Second tip is don't preempt. Learn the things that you need to learn in order. It's very easy to, for example, when I'm looking at music production, I could have looked at that and gone, oh my gosh, I need to learn how to mix, how to master, how to use all the EQs and how to use compressors and what sort of tools and buses and all of these things that I had no idea about. But I took it one step at a time. The first thing was to write a song that I cared enough about to want to produce. And then it was playing around with instruments and sounds and seeing how that went. And then it was moving into the recording and learning how to record myself really well and get the best vocals. And then it was looking at how to mix and how to use compression and EQ and all of these different tools and effects. And then mastering. If I was trying to figure out how to use EQ in the beginning, first of all, you forget the things that you don't put into action. If you learn something that you've just read in a book or you've read online and you're not then putting that into action pretty soon after you've learnt it, you can forget it quite easily. I know some people might have photographic memories. Good for you guys. I certainly don't. So if I am going to learn something, I need to know that I'm going to be putting it into repetition. I'm going to be putting it into practice. Otherwise, it's literally going in one ear, out the other. So just learn what you need to learn at each step, and it will all come together at the end.
Grab your greatness, no excuses. Yours tremendous, never useless. Now go defend it. Feel it, feel
Another tip is the internet is just a big school. It's so incredible that we have access to this amazing network where everyone in the world who has ever become really good at something and wanted to share that and teach others, they've been able to do it, and we've been able to access it all for free. You might want to go to school, that might be your thing, but I would highly recommend using the internet as your first port of call. Go through all of the free lessons that you can possibly find on the topic that you're learning, and then see if you even need to go to school. Because from my experience, you learn from doing. You learn from your own experience, putting into practice the things that you're learning. So when you're able to take a few lessons from certain YouTube videos or tutorials or blogs or whatever it might be, and then you put in the practice, that's usually enough to learn the things you want to learn. And then it's just a matter of you getting better at it, honing your skills, doing it your own way. And I also find that sometimes when you go to a school, you are taught to do things in a particular way that that teacher or that school wants you to do things in. Whereas when you're learning from a whole range of different creators all around the world, different skill sets, different backgrounds, different life experiences, you get such a bigger, broader perspective of all of the different ways that you can do this thing that you're trying to learn how to do. Next one is don't compare yourself with anyone. Don't fall into comparison games. It's such a waste of your time. You start looking at people who are doing the thing that you want to be doing, but are much further along in their journey, and you start comparing yourself and feeling like you're less than or you're not good enough because you're not where they are. Have a look at the start of their journey. Go back to see what their work looked like or sounded like in the early days, because everyone starts as a student no matter what. Instead of looking at them and getting envious and going, I want what they have and I don't have it and that makes me feel bad. Instead, turn that to, wow, look at what's possible. That's something that I can do in my future if I keep going. It's like a North Star, like a lighthouse. And it becomes exciting seeing what's possible from other people who have done what you've done, who have walked the path that you are walking right now. They're just the proof. They're giving you the evidence that it is possible if you keep going. So thank them. No comparison games here. No.
Thought that I was done.
And the last one that I'll mention for today is be your biggest cheerleader. Back yourself so fucking much. Have your back. Support yourself. Check in with yourself. What do I need today to be able to learn this thing? Am I getting a little bit overwhelmed? Am I physically burnt out? Am I emotionally spent? Do I need to maybe have a rest day? Do I need to have a nap? Do I need to read some books? Do I need to have some social time? Do I need to go out in nature? Have your back. Support your own journey. No one else will understand necessarily why you want to learn this new thing or why you're moving in this new direction, but you do. So you are the one who has the responsibility to hold yourself through it. And when you can hold yourself with kindness, compassion, patience, and just fucking radical self-love, you really will achieve anything. The only reason I was able to learn all of the things that I've learned this last year is by letting go of the self-judgment, by letting go of the comparison, by being my support system, celebrating my own wins, and letting myself rest when I need rest without judgment. And it's been a learning curve because this is all very new for me. Most of my life was very hard taskmaster. Do this, do it now, do it good, do it better, hurry up. Where does that get anyone, really? It just makes you stressed, makes you overwhelmed, makes you burnt out, and you don't need any of those things. So being your biggest cheerleader is literally the most important part to all of this. I hope you have so much fun learning this new thing you're learning. There is nothing better than learning new skills. I think when we stop learning, we start dying. And I intend to just keep learning new things until I literally can't hold anything up here anymore. Support yourself, have so much fun, play, explore, experiment, and see what's possible. Mwah.
Never deny this, up in my mind.